Hey, welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while, as you know, we're in 2020, so a lot of things have really been going on. And because of some of those things, we full-time travel, so we weren't able to really record as much as possible.
Yeah.
Some restrictions in our current state that we stay in are being lifted. So what that means is that hopefully we will be able to get back to a normal routine of recording videos on a regular basis. So for all of you guys who stuck with us, I really do appreciate it, and I apologize for the delay. But what we wanted to do with this video was kind of come to you and give you first and foremost an update from the last time that you guys actually saw us. So I believe the last time that they saw you was maybe in April.
Yeah.
So,
and guess what? Since then, ching, I got my braces removed.
yeah, so she got her braces removed, but that's not all she's removed. Like, you're down now from your current weight of 262 down to what?
I am now 224. Woohoo! So that's what? 38 pounds.
38 pounds, so almost 40 pounds. From me, I'm down from my starting weight of 330. I'm down today, I'm 247. So that's like 82 pounds or something in that
Looking
nature.
good.
I don't really consider it 82 pounds, but I think I was more around the 320 range, so maybe 72 pounds. But either way, I mean, we'll celebrate our victories all day long. And we really wouldn't have been able to do it without the support that we received from family and friends. And we're not the type to tell people a lot of things that we're doing. Of course, we tell you guys here, but other than that, we don't go out and say, hey, we're doing this, we're doing that. We kind of stick to ourselves and, try to motivate ourselves. So I just want to let you know that you guys have been a really big help, and we want to continue on and continue to keep going.
Yeah.
But with that, that's just a quick update. But with that, we kind of want to talk to you about, some things that truthfully got us to this point. I mean, like I said, one day I was 330 pounds. You were 262 pounds. And I can't remember what happened for her, but I can definitely tell you what happened for me. And we were sitting here at another resort in January, and she came up to me and was like, hey, we gotta lose this weight. We've had a whole bunch of things happen, and she was just like, hey, we gotta lose this weight. And me being me was like, hey, whatever you want to do, I'm down to do it. But truthfully, I was so happy that she said that, because I knew in my heart that I had to lose this weight. So what I want to talk to you is about when I hit really rock bottom with my weight, and when I knew that I had to do something. And then you can share yours if you even got one.
Well, I'm gonna let you tell your story, because my story isn't as deep as his. Like, as a female, you always want to look good, and so I tried some of everything, and so it wasn't really a bottom point that I had to get to say I want to lose weight. It was just something that, okay, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've tried this, I've tried this. And after doing research on the low carb keto, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try this too. I mean, what the heck? It's either going to work or not, just like the other ones. And so that was how I felt about the whole situation. So eventually it was like I wanted and needed to lose the weight, but it wasn't something that was like, girl, go lose this weight. But no, it was just one day I woke up and I was like, I'm going to try this and see how it works. And when I told you about it, I was happy that he was like, hey, let's do it, because I feel like it's better as us in the house to do it together versus I'm just doing it and then he's eating whatever he wants to eat. Because when it's time, when it's time to cheat, I'm like, I'm eating what he got. So I was so glad that he said, hey, whatever it is, let's do it. And I was like, yeah, good. That keeps both of us motivated, both of us on track. We're eating the same things. And it's so funny that when we first started, when we was doing the research, and I was like, a lot of people saying it wasn't good for the kids, but our middle child, she likes what we eat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she likes sugar-free syrup. Like, what kid likes sugar-free syrup? But she likes it. And so we incorporate some of the stuff with her. But
most definitely.
tell them your story. I might need to get my tissues.
It's you don't need tissue. So for me, as I told you guys before, I've been battling weight pretty much all my adulthood life. You know, I've had injuries because of weight, and I think is our direct result because of weight. And I also used to have, I'm pretty sure I was pre-diabetic because I used to get shaky if I didn't eat, and things of that nature. Again, all of those things are in the past for me. But there was one day in particular that really let me know that I really had to do something about my weight. And this day happened in 2018. So 2 years ago, we were planning to go to Walt Disney World. Now, just a little bit about us. We go to Walt Disney World every 4 years. It's just what we do. Our honeymoon was in Walt Disney World. I mean, that's just what we do. We go to Walt Disney World every 4 years. And we normally stay at the same resorts, but this time we went a little bit different, and we stayed at Fort Wilderness Lodge Cabins, which was really good. And we were there for
8 days.
We were there for 8 days. And we had some family and stuff with us. Now, if you've ever been to Walt Disney World, you know the place is huge. And to properly do or to properly enjoy yourself or to get everything done, you have to have a detailed itinerary. If you don't have a detailed itinerary, a lot of things are going to pass you by, and you're just not going to be able to take advantage of complete Walt Disney World. That's just what it is. So we had a super detailed itinerary, and the itinerary was really good. It was one day in particular that we were going to go to Animal Kingdom, and we were going to do a rope drop. Again, if you've never been to Walt Disney World, or if you've been to Walt Disney World, you know how spectacular a rope drop is. I mean, it's not literally a rope that drops, but they let you in the park and kind of guide you to the most popular ride, and you get to walk with the cast members and, you know, just people behind you, and it's really a good ordeal. So we knew on this particular day that we were going to do that. Now, when we were staying at, which was the Fort Wilderness Cabins, you had to take a bus to get to the actual central bus station, and then another bus to get to the actual park. So we were gauging times, and we didn't want to miss rope drop. So that day we woke up really early, something like 5 in the morning, and we caught a lift from our resort to Animal Kingdom.
Just so we could be on time.
Just so we could be on time. This is all stuff that's been planned out. Now, I tell you that we had an itinerary. That itinerary has been made probably 6 months in advance. So we've been anticipating this day 6 months prior, right? So it was our very first rope drop, very first time getting on this particular ride that we wanted to go to, and we were really excited about it. So we woke up 5 in the morning. We contacted Lyft. Lyft came and picked us up. We got dropped off at Animal Kingdom, and we were just waiting. The good news is that really no one was there, so we were like the first people in line. So the rope drop happened. It was just as fun as we thought it was going to be. We walked with the entire crowd, and the particular ride that we wanted to get on was a ride that wasn't there 4 years ago when we went, which was Avatar. And what was the name of it? It was Flight of Passage. Yes, it was Avatar Flight of Passage. And we've heard so many reviews about it, watched countless YouTube videos on it, and we knew we really wanted to get on that ride. So we walked down, and our cast member is kind of guiding us. They're making little jokes. We're taking selfies, you know, and you can see inside of these selfies, like us in front of the crowd, and with our family, and then the huge crowd that's behind us, right? And we finally get to Avatar Flight of Passage, and when we get there, we're fourth to get on this ride. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually people wait 2.5 hours to get on this ride. We're fourth. Like, so we get to go in on the first bay, get to check out the I call it the pre-ride, where they tell you all the stuff that happened to get you to this particular point. All of that, we're soaking all of it in. And then the doors open and you get to go and sit on these bikes. That's essentially going to be what you're going to ride. Mm-hmm. And it's again just as fun as you thought it was going to be. Now on these bikes, you sit down and it's a clamp that comes on your back, and everybody clamps in, click, 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 click. And it comes to me, it closes, but it's no click. And we're thinking, like, in my head, I'm already thinking like, okay, I think I'm good. The cast member hasn't came back and said anything. All right, let's just go. I'm ready. And it seemed to be taking just a little bit longer than normal. And again, I've never been on this ride, so I don't know how long it takes, but it just seems like we were waiting there maybe 2-3 minutes more than it really should have been. And that side door opens up and a cast member comes out. And the cast member is saying, hey, somebody didn't click. And I already know it's me. It's no guessing. I already know it's me. I'm in Southern Virginia. I avoid certain roller coaster rides like that. We have a Busch Gardens here. I avoid that one because I know my weight doesn't allow for me to get on, So I already know it's me. I'm staying cool on the interior, but on the I'm staying cool on the exterior, but on the interior, I'm so embarrassed. We're the 4 people to get on the ride. We're holding everybody up. Now, I'm the 4th person to get on the ride. I'm holding everybody up. And the cast member was like, hey, can you try your seat again? And I'm trying. And eventually she even comes and she's trying. And everything's a whole recipe for me being walked off of this ride without being able to ride it. After the 6 months of planning, after 5 o'clock in the morning, after the lift ride, after seeing the sun come up and seeing the workers go in, after walking where we walked, to get to the ride, because this is all the way in the back of the park, and having fun with the cast members and planning for this day for 6 months in advance. I'm not going to be able to ride for one simple reason. I'm too big. It doesn't get any more embarrassing than that. Like, it just doesn't get any more embarrassing than that. So I'm all prepared to be able to tell my family, hey, you guys go ahead and ride. I'm going to wait outside. And, I'm all prepared for that. And, finally the cast member once again says, okay, let's try one more time. And she literally dug into the carpet and pushed with all her might, and we finally got a click. Right now, it clicked, but I'm so uncomfortable that my breathing is labored now. I can feel every single breath because it's so condensed. But I got on the ride. The ride was awesome. I was so happy, but I knew I needed to make some changes. So it was really at that point that I knew inside of my mind that I had to make some type of changes when it came to weight. I can't stay this size. I can't even ride rides at Walt Disney World, which normally accommodates, larger guys like me. So I can't even ride these. And to me, that was a real big problem. Beyond the health issues that I had, beyond the shakiness, that one was one that really hurt the most. Now, keep in mind what the setting is. We're in like day 3 of an 8-day stay in Walt Disney World. So eventually that feeling went to the back. It never left. It just went to the back, and we still had an awesome time at Walt Disney World. It was great.
One of the things that we did, because we do have a Busch Gardens here, and we don't get on the rides there. Our kids get on the rides, and they be like, come on, Mom, Dad, get on the rides. And we be like, no, we're going to wait this one out. we'll wait with the little one because the little one couldn't get on them. But
And we love roller
yeah,
coasters.
and what was so funny is with all the planning that we were doing for Disney World, we checked weight on all the rides to make sure that we were going to be good. And it's just so funny, like our weight is so different from everybody else's because I've never viewed him as a heavy guy. And it's so funny, like, man, they say love will do things to you because I didn't see none of that. And the funny thing is now we look at our now and our before and after photos, and I'm like, dang, we were butterballs. I didn't even realize we was butterballs. And it's funny, like when you see yourself after your changes that you have now, you can go back and say, hey, we did have a problem.
Yeah, most definitely.
We did have a problem, and it wasn't healthy. So, I mean, I know it's big people out here that actually, they're healthy, but they're still heavy set. And that the difference between us, we were heavy and unhealthy at the same time.
Most definitely.
So,
and so that made it so, even though that happened in August of 2018, it never left me. And when she came up to me in January of 2020 saying she wants to try this diet, that person who thought he was going to have to get off that ride, that person who gets shaky, that person who has shortness of breath, that person who has to watch how he walks because there's a lot of weight on his ankles, that person was like, yes, most definitely, we're going to try this and see if this works. And if it doesn't work, we're going to try the next thing.
Yep.
And, you know, luckily, this is something that we've been able to sustain with the help of you guys. This has been something that we've been able to do, and we're actually seeing results. I'm 247 pounds. I haven't been this low in weight since before 2003. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I graduated high school. I'm old. I graduated high school in 1999. So I'm almost back to high school weight. And again, that wasn't skinny or it wasn't, but again, we're just trying to get down to a healthy weight. And this is something that we've been able to sustain. We have our cheat days. We have our days where we, maybe overeat a little bit, but we always managing to get back. And this diet has really helped us stay the path.
Yeah. What I like about it is, like he said, we have our cheat days. We have our days where we'll overeat in calories, not carbs, in calories.
Carbs, yeah.
But it's so funny because now it's not a diet, it's our lifestyle. And it's so weird that, yes, when I had my cheat days in the past, my cheat days continued. That it wasn't a stop on the cheat days. It was like, okay, you did great all week. You did great for 2 weeks. You did great for 3 weeks. And then you got that cheat day and you was like, okay, them 3 weeks has went out of the window. And now my cheat days just continue. But now it's like I have a cheat day. And even though we full-time travel, we still had an actual vacation week that we consider, hey, we are on vacation.
Yes.
Because even still, like, we full-time travel, we still have businesses we have to maintain.
Yes.
So that particular week, we did no business work. And we actually enjoyed ourselves. We ate whatever we wanted, even though if it had carbs. But you know what is so funny? After that week, I was like, I need to get back to my regular eating because it was weird. It was, I don't know. It made me feel weird that we even cheated that much. It's so funny. We didn't even cheat every day.
We didn't cheat every day. It wasn't.
What we did, like maybe out of the 7 days that we were on vacation, we cheated 3 days, and that wasn't breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was either lunch or dinner, or it was just one time. Like, did we have ice cream?
I had ice cream.
He had real ice cream.
We normally make our ice cream
but
keto friendly, but I had real ice cream.
Yeah.
And I think we had
brownies. That's what messed me up.
Yeah, we had
I
brownies.
was like, I can't, my stomach was all tore up. Yeah. And I was like, nope. So, but it's funny now. It's so funny because I wouldn't even needed that cheat day if I would have did research on ice cream now, because we have ice cream now that is so good.
Yeah.
I done made a milkshake with it. and he's
I
had
put walnuts and limes,
in
and they
it.
got butter pecans.
Yeah,
so you
and it
can't
was
go
funny.
wrong
I
with
was
butter
like, shoot. Like, we needed this like 2 weeks ago, and we wouldn't even had that cheat with the ice cream. Now, probably still with that brownie, but I'm gonna tell you now. If somebody say, "Hey, you want this this carby brownie?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good."
So that's pretty much that's the whole idea is
Yeah.
that we always get to a point in our lives where it's our rock bottom.
Yeah.
And that rock bottom really helps lift us up. And for me, that's what it did. For her, that's what it did. And, we wanted to make sure that we thank you guys for definitely being there with us in reference to it, because a lot of information that we've gotten has been from this
Yes.
channel. So continue to support. And before we end it off, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Ashley. But I have one more thing. Sorry. So I just started an Instagram page, and you can find us. It's Ashley Latrice 262. So we're gonna do just quick updates on what we're eating, and something really quick for detailed notes or whatever. But follow me on Instagram, and it's Ashley Latrice, same as the YouTube, but on the end is 626.
262.
What?
You said 626.
Oh, 262. Lord, I'm thinking about Lilo and Stitch.
Okay. Hey, well, that's it for us, guys. You guys have a great day. Peace.
Bye.